Police. Attention, Toronto Police. This message is for the men and women of the Toronto Police Department. In the 9 months of protesting, many of you would probably agree that you won't find a more respectful and peaceful group of protesters to have ever walked the streets of Toronto. As you've seen over the months, we include all walks of life: young adults, office professionals, blue-collar workers, senior citizens, and family men and women. We all have one thing in common. We don't really want to be here. But if no one picks up the torch, who will? Waking others up to this huge deception is the only game plan we have for now. But when all is said and done, and the noise from the media fades in the wind, know this: to the members of the Toronto Police, we are on the same team. From the many private conversations I've had with officers in both Toronto and Peel, I was amazed to learn that the majority of you are against the lockdown measures. One day, in the not-too-distant future, you will be ordered to arrest and detain anyone who takes part in protests or breaks mandatory curfew, essentially violating Section 2C of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. As you know, your bosses have already forced you to issue fines and summons to the organizers of these protests for the purpose of intimidation. So when the day comes that you're pressured to put us in handcuffs and you decide to obey those orders, our way of life will end as we know it. It will be the first major step towards a full totalitarian government. Think of it this way: any rights that get taken away from us will be the same rights taken away from you. We are the ones in this together. The people calling the shots are in a very different world. On the flip side, if you decide to stand up for those you serve and protect, we promise you this: when your bosses come for you, and they will, we will have your back and proudly march with you and your families. Many of you are under the impression that you'll have a say on whether or not to opt out of the upcoming vaccine schedule. I assure you, the choice will not be yours. As a frontline worker, you will be required to set an example to the public. This mandatory vaccine program would also apply to nurses and EMT workers. Now, before they put you in a position to choose between keeping your jobs or receiving multiple yearly vaccines, they will first need you to violate our Charter of Rights. Only when complete lockdown and martial law is achieved will the higher-ups decide to move your attention to the frontline workers. We need to stick together and watch each other's back. If we play into their hand, tyranny will soon be knocking at all our doors. And once that line is crossed, your kids and my kids will never have a shot at the same world we grew up in.